Hey guys, what is going on? This is Alex Becker, and I always mess up these webinars. So before we do anything, can you give me a quick one if you can see my screen and you can hear me clearly? Yeah, there's so many times I start. All right, great. It's actually working. I set this up right. There's so many times I do webinars. I open it up just by speaking to a completely black screen. Also, before you ask why you can't see other people's comments, people always ask this and wonder if they're the only person in the webinar. We have chat disabled for public comments because if you've ever seen YouTube or Facebook videos, it can get a little bit crazy, and one person can really distract an entire webinar if they go nuts. So we have it set up so we can see your comments. So if you post something, I can 100% see it. We can answer your questions, and we love audience participation. Just understand you won't see other people's comments because we got to prevent the crazies from taking over sometimes. But guys, look, I'm going to dive right into this because a lot of people love to waste your time on webinars, and I know right now your time is valuable, and I know what you're thinking right now. Is this webinar worth my time? I've attended webinars in the past that either sucked, or do I really want to commit the next 30 minutes to this guy and these guys who are going to be teaching me this thing? What am I going to get out of this? So first thing you're going to get out of this, guys, most importantly, is you're going to be seeing Justin literally build a store and get it to $200 a day on command in just a couple days. And we did this in this webinar to show that if you understand the systems and the things to replicate when it comes to Shopify, it's something you can do on command. This isn't getting in some theory. This isn't getting in on any luck. And that's the coolest thing in this webinar because, Justin's doing about $20,000 to $30,000 a day from his Shopify stores. And the reason he's able to do that is not because he's doing something insane. He just has systems that he basically replicates across every store. And so what he did is he applied this system to a brand new store, got those results. And more importantly, what we're most proud of in this webinar is the people that get this training that you're about to actually get. You're going to see everything. We're not holding anything back. We're not going to waste your time. This is actually pure hardcore training content in this webinar. But other people have attended this exact same webinar have gotten phenomenal results. You can see right here, Yannick. And again, guys, what I want to stress is these are not typical, okay? I'm not saying every person that attends this webinar is going to be making $10,000 per month. These are from people that have really busted their butt to apply what they've seen in this webinar and from this training. So just understand that. But you're going to see right here, Yannick, for example, came in, took some of Justin's training, the same stuff you're going to see in this webinar, was able to actually go and get his first store to about $8,000 a month in sales. Here's another person right here, Nick. Thank you, Justin. Was able to take his first store to $12,000 in sales. Boom! Those are just pure out crazy results. That's a $100,000 a year income. This person right here, we got this message the other day. Message Justin after applying a lot of the systems and blueprints you're going to see in this webinar. He's been doing, he did $60,000 in a day from what he learned from Justin. Okay, and this was probably like on Black Friday or something, but just nuts. And here's another person that came in and said, huge shout out to Justin. You're going to be hearing from him in just a few seconds. He's being a little bit of a silent assassin in the background right now. But you can see what he was able to do is go and create a store with the stuff you're about to see and get it to about $10,000 a day. Okay? And so those are crazy results. But look, I need to actually ask you this. If you knew the blueprints and systems Justin uses to get stores to $100 to $200 a day like that, like you're going to see in this webinar, if you knew the exact e-commerce products to pick out to do this with, if you knew the exact ads and targeting, like literally looked over his shoulders, he built an ad, and you had the simple blueprint that he uses over and over again, could you also go out there and grow an e-commerce business? Maybe not as fast as he can, but could you go do that as well if you knew the exact products, exact ads, and the exact blueprint to go out there and recreate this over and over again? Could you do that? You could. And the cool thing about this is there's actually nothing stopping you from doing what you're going to see in this webinar here in a sec, because it doesn't require any upfront investment on inventory. It doesn't require any prior digital marketing experience. If you've never built a website, that's fine. It doesn't require any huge risk ad spends. We can start this super cheaply, and there's no huge long learning curve. If you go out there and just apply what you're going to see in this webinar, you can go and do this. And the one thing I want to break down in this webinar is you might be wondering when we get into this, I don't know how to build a Shopify store. I don't know how to set up a website. I don't know how to use Facebook ads or anything like that. What we did when you guys hopped on this webinar is we provided a PDF that shows you all that boring stuff. Because look, your time is super valuable right now, and we don't want to waste your time showing you stuff you could easily find in any free YouTube video or on Shopify's tutorial website. So any of that stuff, if you have any questions about that, don't worry. It's covered in the PDF that you're going to get that came along with this webinar. Now, you should be excited right now because everything I just talked about is what you're going to get with nothing held back. And even cooler, like I said, we're going to be showing you how we got a store to $100 to $200 a day in just a couple of days to show you how on command this process can be. And the reason why this is so different is it's not based around some loophole or finding some inside edge or some wave. This is just something that works, and it's just basic math, and there's millions and millions of niches out there. Look, what you're going to be seeing in here is not something you have to figure out. Okay, most e-commerce, and the reason most people don't have success is they play it like whack-a-mole. They pick a random product, they put up a random ad, and then they hope it works. We're going to be showing you how to cut all that out of there. And we're going to show you how to pick the right product the first time and run extremely cheap advertising. Don't worry, you're not going to have to spend $20 a day, $50 a day. We can do this for as little as $5. Okay, now what you're also going to have is a huge edge over other e-commerce stores, because we're going to show you how to combine it with email marketing to double or triple the amount of sales you're currently getting from your store. And long story short, after today's webinar, you're going to know how to pick the right products. You're going to know how to set up the ads very easily. And you're going to even know how to get these people to come back to your store for free, so you don't even have to run advertising to keep them buying stuff. And to really sweeten this deal, if you stay to the end, we're doing a very, very special thing. Okay, first off, we're giving you everything you need to really go out there and do this. We're going to give you the store templates we're using. We're going to give you the ad templates we use to go and get these conversions, get people coming in. And we're even going to give you the email funnels we're using to increase sales dramatically. So if you already have a store, that's awesome. But even cooler is we're giving you a sales train that people are paying $97 a month for, or $670 a year for, at the end of this webinar. You're going to get full access to the Alex Becker Academy, which is a full marketing and sales funnel training that's going to show you really the basics and the advanced stuff you need to really get selling stuff online. Okay, again, people pay about $670 a year for this. You're getting this for free when you attend. This is a full course, about 20 hours of content. That also being said, you're probably thinking, all right, what's the Alex Becker Academy? Who the heck is this Alex Becker guy? Look, this webinar, you're going to be hearing a lot more from Justin, because he's the one killing it on Shopify right now. But let me just introduce myself, okay? Because I think I'm a pretty neat guy, and I think we're going to be great friends on the internet, sort of. Send me a Facebook request. We're going to be buddies. But look, my name is Alex Becker. I'm used today, national bestseller and tech entrepreneur. Here's a picture of a book I wrote. We broke all the best-selling lists, so at least I have enough information in my head to fill up a book. Here's me speaking on stage, so at least some people listen to what I have to say. And here's Grant Cardone opening up my event for me, so at least I'm not a total dweeb. Okay, so these are all pictures that make me look cooler than I actually am. But more importantly, what you need to know about me is I own 3 tech companies. The one thing I want to state in this webinar is I'm sure you've probably seen a lot of people online who make all their money teaching people how to make money online. And I'm not hating on anybody or calling anyone out. I'm just saying I make my money from my software companies, okay? And so, for example, you can go check out SourceWave. It's one of the largest SEO software companies online. Go check out Market Hero. It's a multi-million dollar autoresponder that I founded not so long ago, actually. And then you can also go check out Conquer, which is a freelancing website that connects freelancers to buyers and has almost 100,000 users at this time. So this all generates me about $600,000 to $800,000 per month. And I live in Dallas and also split time in the Cayman Islands. And that's really, that's my cool laundry list of how neat I am. Honestly, I showed those pictures earlier and said I'm not a dweeb. Actually, I'm kind of a dweeb, all right? I spend most of my time playing with toy lightsabers, traveling around with my girlfriend in a Han Solo and Stormtrooper costume. And I also like to go scuba diving. But who I'm here to talk about today, and who I'm here to talk up and actually just embarrass and flatter with overbearing compliments and exaggeration, is my buddy Justin, okay? And what you need to know about Justin, he's a pretty cool guy. But more importantly, he came from nothing to generate over 20,000, sometimes 30,000 a day from simple e-commerce sites. And just to show you guys some income proof right here, here's the analytics from a month right here. And you can see Justin actually generating $481,000 in sales between September 15th and October 15th. Give me a 3 if that's freaking ridiculous. Justin can basically buy a house every single month with his Shopify store earnings. But the important thing about Justin is also he's a good-looking man, as you can see. And not only is he a good-looking man, he actually got started in the same exact position you're on right now. Now, he owns, I don't even know how many stores he owns, quite a bit. Let's just say, Justin, how many stores would you say you own now?
Let's say 5.
Let's say 5. Okay, let's actually exaggerate. Everything needs to be multiplied by 10 in this webinar.
Okay,
Justin owns 500
55.
stores. 500. That sound good?
500, yeah. That's what I meant to say.
Just kidding. All right. So anyways, guys, what you need to know about is Justin got started in the exact same spot you are on. And Justin, could you just real quick kind of like tell us how you got your start in e-commerce and Shopify and kind of like the transition to actually being like that weird guy in Facebook groups asking way too many questions to actually like being the guy making money?
Yeah, it was a great transition. But I mean, literally, just like Alex says, I mean, I was in the same spot as everyone else. And I think I was going to different webinars and different YouTube channels and different groups and just reading all this different contradictory information. And I was, 110% motivated, and I was just ready to go and launch 100 different products in 100 different niches and just launch a dog product and a cat product. And it really just kind of hit me that I had to kind of have a plan, right? I couldn't just launch just because everyone else was doing it. I couldn't just blindly follow what everyone else was doing. I couldn't have screenshot envy. I had to go actually and really treat this like a real business, right? I had to go and actually launch product with a purpose and have a plan and look at the data. And then once you actually kind of step back and take a look at how everything works and really take a look at the data, right? Data is the biggest thing for any business. It actually becomes pretty easy. I mean, like you said, whack-a-mole, it's e-commerce, right? We all understand this business, right? It's just marketing 101, right? We need to put the right product in front of the right customer, right? So I mean, literally, if you're in the same spot where I was, or just testing product, if you have a Shopify store set up, you're already halfway there, right? You just need a plan to implement on that.
Yeah, and from my understanding, dude, like what really got you to like your first 20K a month store and then 100K wasn't like some big, sexy, crazy secret. It's just going and actually like finding out how you got your first sales and just kind of replicating that and turning that into a rinse and repeat process, pretty much, right?
That's exactly it. It's all about the fact that I didn't have a plan earlier. Once I built a plan, everything became pretty straightforward.
Yeah, and just rinse and repeat. How many people here, give me one if that sounds a lot like you right now, like you're just throwing shit at the wall constantly. Like you have motivation, you want to do this, but if your attempts were a house, it would just be like paint thrown all over the walls. Yeah, and so what you guys really need to work on, and what we're really going to talk about in this webinar is Justin's process, actually mapping this out into something you can rinse and repeat. And the whole reason, guys, we want to go and build a $200 a day store in such a crazy short amount of time is to show that like what we're doing up here isn't magic. It's something that if you know the process, you know how to kind of go out there, you know the products to pick, you know the niches to target, you know the setup. It's just something you can do. There's nothing stopping you. You guys have access to the same tools Justin's about to show you. And for everybody here who doesn't 100% know how e-commerce works, this is essentially how it works, all right? This is a really happy dude, okay? Actually, this is my uncle. He's extremely anorexic. Don't make comments. And he's had a lot of work done to his face. This is a real life picture. Be nice, okay? All right, so look, this is my uncle, and he's interested in camping, okay? So what happens is we essentially run ads on Facebook, and I'm even gonna get a little bit in the YouTube, because nobody's doing that on YouTube yet, really. But we run ads on Facebook, and what happens to this guy is he sees this ad, and he goes, oh, I really like camping, and my face is messed up, and my body's really skinny, so it gives me a way to escape society. So what we then do is we give this guy tents and sleeping bags to hide his ugly-ass face. And what happens when he sees this ad is he goes, oh, that's me. I like camping. He goes to the camping store, and then he buys a product, which he then gives us money in exchange for. So we send him a tent in exchange for money. Give me an X if that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, it sure as hell does. It's pretty simple. But I'm going to show you what we're really tweaking in this webinar. And there's even a few people on Facebook saying me and Justin are the best Shopify plus email combo of all time. I'm not gonna say that's true or not, but it's definitely the right thing to be saying. But the thing we're also gonna be showing in this webinar, guys, is not only how to get people to your store based on their interest and then get them to buy stuff. We're gonna show you how to take those people that buy from you, get them on an email list, and then get them back to your store for free, and then make even more money from them. And this is really one of the big processes that Justin capitalized on. And once he was able to go and hop in on this, I think, Justin, once you got this down, it took you like literally 1 month to get your first 20K month store, wasn't it? Like once you got just like narrowed it down, like this is what I'm due, this is the process. You went from like 0 to kind of screwing around to 20K a month really fast.
Yeah, it did go pretty quick, and it's just because, again, I systemized it, right? I made a plan, and I just treated it like a real business, and, it did move pretty quickly. It was pretty awesome, but, that's just how fast things can move when you get the right product to customer match.
And guys, like, I know it sounds almost kind of like late night infomercially, too good to be true, but you need to look in a lot of Shopify groups. And the reason why I'm really pumped about this webinar and bring this to the Market Hero community is because first off, Market Hero is the best thing to plug into Shopify ever, and I'll get into that later on. But more importantly, there's very few business processes out there where when you just get it, you can take off and go from 0 to 50,000 a month. There's not a lot of businesses that work like that. If you're taking clients and stuff like that, wonderful way to get going, but you're not going to get from 0 to 50,000 a month like that. Okay, but that's fairly, I'm not going to say super common in Shopify, but it is something that happens frequently, because once you see how to make $5,000 a day, like Justin, would you say there's that much difference between when your store gets to $1,000 a day instead of $5,000 a day? It's literally just scaling the ad, correct?
Absolutely, and I think when you get to that point, it's pretty easy. Probably making the first 100, 200 is the hardest part.
Yeah, see, guys, and that's what we're showing in this webinar. That's why we really focus on $200, because once you know how to get that $200, it's not that much different getting to $1,000 a day. Give me a 3 if that makes sense, because you're not doing anything different. You're using the same ad. You're spending increased spends on Facebook, but you're making the ROI, okay? And by the way, guys, we're never going to tell you to spend money in this webinar or spend lots of money in this webinar without seeing an ROI coming back. Okay. And so really, Justin went from almost like nothing to 100K. You can see here's one store right here to jump to 100K. And what do you think he did after that? He just doubled down. And you can see right here, this store right there then jumped to $257,000 in sales, same exact month. Okay, you can see this one is February up to about February 10th. It's like, oh, okay, that's going good. Doubled it. Same month right there. Now, what it comes from, guys, and I know this sounds too easy. Give me one that sounds way too easy right now, but you're excited. You're like, they're like, oh, this Alex Becker guy he's telling me gold's going to come out of my butt if I just listen to him. Look, guys, of course, we're super excited about this. We're going to make it sound cool, but you need to understand it doesn't come from a complicated process. We're going to show you the entire process right here in a sec. And all it comes down to is finding a hot product that you know is going to sell, that targets a passionate audience. Then you target warm customers and people who are passionate about that product, and you sell to them. I know that sounds like common sense, but most people are not able to go and get a repeatable process and kind of blueprint it like we're going to show you right here. And then all you do is you create long-term cash flow from emails. What we're going to show you is not only how to get sales and get an ROI on those sales, we're going to show you how to turn these people into lifelong customers that keep making you more and more money. Now, you need to understand, to get to the next level, and the coolest thing about this, all Justin did was just rinse and repeat. And you can see the business scaled up to, $400,000, $500,000 a month. You can see he has multiple stores right here, generating $22,000, $35,000 per month. And all you really do is you just clone out that process, and you clone out the process. And, I asked, Justin for some pictures of lifestyle, and he sent me a picture of his house. And you need to know, in California, this is multi-million-dollar house. But Justin, one thing we need to do after this webinar, we got to get you next to Ferraris, we got to get you next to a private jet, and we got to get you a house in Beverly Hills so we can have more items to show off and stuff like that. Can we make a deal on that?
I think Hollywood Hills is better than Beverly Hills, so I'm going to stay up here. But I'll rent a few Ferraris for some pictures and stuff.
Yeah, look, we got the income proof for days, but dude, I know you're not a flashy dude, but we got to hook you up. Now that we're on the internet, we got to get a Ferrari, and we need to have at least 6 models in this pool next time. Okay? Everyone, give me a 3.
Yeah, I'm on board for that.
Okay, cool. Everyone, give me a 3 if you're going to forgive him for not having more hot babes in his swimming pool. Okay, good. All right, cool. Justin, next webinar, this shit is not going to fly. All right, I expect way more flash. All right, so look, let's stop joking around, guys. Here's the business process. What we do is we pick out targeted products that we know are going to sell based on a lot of the blueprints Justin's going to lay out right here. We identify the target audience, and we run ads to that target audience, and we just double the profits with email marketing. And the thing I want you to really understand right now, guys, the reason why this is such a huge opportunity, because people keep asking, is e-commerce going to get saturated? Is e-commerce going to get saturated? What you need to understand is that right now, you see all Macy's, you see all these big department stores. You need to understand that e-commerce and buying shit in general was owned by 10 dudes. Not 10 dudes, but a small super minority of people. But the problem is today for these big stores is anyone, including you, can create an ad on Facebook and reach their customers first. And not only can you reach their customers first, you can customize your ads to be specifically for them and basically cut them out of it. Because they're a big for everybody store. If you understand how to target just one type of person, you can cut everybody out of that. Now, guys, I really want you to imagine how different things would be if you had a consistent process to get customers in. You could get virtually unlimited customers, and you had a renewable, consistent process. Could you use the process if you had all those things to scale past 10K a month? Give me a 3 if you could. I know it's a redundant question, and forgive me if we're going through a lot of talking right now. This is the first time we ever run this webinar, so I'm seeing what needs to stay and what needs to go. So just bear with me. There's going to be a bit of talking, but remember, we're going to get into some hardcore training right here. And the last thing I want to stress, guys, is in any webinar, I always talk about this. The way Justin got success in e-commerce was committing to it and doubling down on what he was doing. He didn't get there doing 10 different things. The way I've had massive success in email marketing and software is by focusing on one thing, email marketing and software. And guys, how many people here, give me a 1 if you already want to commit to doing e-commerce, if we can give you something pretty freaking awesome. All right. But look, guys, the reason you need to commit to this is we are currently in the boom of buying physical products online. It's like when I talked about our consulting webinar a few weeks ago. Shopify is in a boom right now. And if you hop in, you are still one of the first movers. And you have 100% complete control and a real business. You're not relying on just Facebook. You can get traffic from just anywhere. You're not relying on some affiliate business where they have to keep their doors open. They can shut up at any time. And your stores have real value. Once you've sold enough from your store and you build an email list, you can sell stores for hundreds to millions of dollars. Not hundreds of millions, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. I don't think anyone in this webinar is going to sell a $100 million store. But if you do, you owe me and Justin at least a 5% commission. So you need to also understand this is not getting saturated anytime soon because there are millions of niches out there, and anyone, including you, can reach the perfect customer tonight. And not only can this be started in 2 weeks, but you can carve out your huge chunk of this real estate right now. Now, again, guys, I know this sounds all far-fetched, but the results are here from people that have listened to Justin. You can see this person right here hit 1 million in under a year using Justin's training right here. Okay, there's another person right here, literally started a store that was 7 days old, got to 24,000 from Justin's training right here. Here's another person right here, 19 days later after product launch, the person sold $18,000 of stuff. So guys, do you want to see this process right there? Are you ready to see how we got this done in 2 weeks? Give me one if you're excited now. You're like, Alex, shut up. I know you're spiel man. Give me some hot, juicy content. Okay, so the first thing, guys, here's the proof. You can see right here, here's the store. And what you can see right here is on July, what's the date right here? On July 22nd, started the store, 0 sales. Okay, hop on over to the store right here. Same exact store. You can see the same exact dates, the same exact everything. Up to about $200 in sales. So there's just the income shots right there. And you can see the real progression right here. On July 21st, we were at $0. July 22nd, $90 a day. July 25th, $190 in a day. That's 4 days. That's 4 days. Now, of course, Justin had to spend a little bit of time setting up the store and everything, but as soon as we kicked it off, 4 days to $200 a day. 4 days to a full-time income. I want you to understand that because if you have this process, it's not, I don't think it's going to be typical results. You attend this webinar and 4 days later you're making $200 a day, but I think it is realistic that if you attend this webinar and you apply everything Justin's talking about, you could go out there and have a $100 a day income or something like that in your first month if you just go out there and replicate the process. So what we're about to cover is picking the perfect product, the exact Facebook ads and targeting you need to have for massive ROIs, and then how to scale the business and double products with email marketing. Now, first off, guys, we need to talk about picking the hot product. And you understand this $200 a day store that we just created came from one product. Give me a 3 if you want to see the product. You want to? Okay. I don't get it either, but Justin's the master. This is the product. Justin went on Facebook and sold, got up to $200 a day selling wolf mugs. Yeah. I'm not kidding. Justin, explain yourself. Why did you pick this? How did you do it? What's the theory behind it? I'm going to toss you presenter and you explain the theory behind the wolf mug.
Yeah, all right. And I think I like some of the comments already. I think some people actually like the mug. And if you actually look at the screenshot, I know it's off the screen right now, but it was really, it had a tremendous amount of likes on there, right? I think we had something like 1,000 likes and 300 shares, a lot of great comments, and it was really super positive on there. So I'm going to kind of tell you everything there is about the idea of finding that product. And I'll tell you, I found it on AliExpress, which probably isn't a big surprise for you. There's tons of great products on AliExpress, and you might have heard some negative things about the fact that it's based in China. I'll also tell you a great positive thing. You're going to make a ton of money by sourcing with AliExpress, and I'm going to show you literally the exact process of how I found this product. Some people don't like it. CJ, I like CJ's comment. Timed it with the new Game of Thrones season. Maybe not. I mean, I think that might have been in the back of my mind, but I think really if, again, for people inside this niche, there's no doubt that they like the product, and it's very easy to find that out, and I'm going to actually show you the exact process of how I built the ad. I'm even going to show you something that I've never showed before on a webinar, my exact targeting process, and I'm going to really give you some golden nuggets there for whatever niche you have. Now, I want to actually hear from you guys in the audience. I'm going to do some product research right in front of you on a couple of the various sites that really are going to make you the most money. Why don't you call out some niches that you guys are considering for your store, right? And if you're thinking about different niches, you always want to think about passion, right? And you can see on the screen right now, actually, I forgot to ask this. Give me an 8 in the chat box if you can see my screen right now. It's a list of 40 hot niches. Just want to get those 8s in the chat box. Cool. All right. So you see there's a lot of different hot niches on here. Basically, you just think about passions or job titles or interests or hobbies, right? All the things that get people's blood pumping, right? And the reason that we pick a passion niche, right? Tyson says video games, and Jeff says craft beer. Kirill says farm animals. Tostin says camping. All those are great. And why are they great? Because people are passionate about them, right? And why do we care about passion? Well, that's the direct route to the credit card, right? And that's the name of the game. We need people to get so excited about the product that they're just going to go crazy and take their credit card out and buy the product. I'm going to bring the screenshot up on the screen again from the page. 320 shares, right? I mean, we're only less than a week into this ad, right? 320 shares, about 30 comments, 800 likes. clearly people like this product. Clearly they're very passionate about this niche, and that's why they went ahead and purchased the product. That's why they went ahead and took their credit card out. So Thomas says it's a hideous looking product. I have about $400 or $500 in sales to prove you wrong, Thomas, and it might not be your cup of tea, and it's not mine either. I don't really care anything about wolves, but I do like any product that sells, right? So that's the big key here. Doesn't matter really about the product. It matters that it's selling. So how are you going to find those products? I'm going to take some of the responses that you guys put in here, and just a real basic one, okay? Cup of tea. I didn't get the pun. So someone says watches, right? Watch is interesting, right? You're going to have a ton of different options for watches on AliExpress. Now, just doing a basic search, and if you've never been on AliExpress.com, you're going to live on this site once you start doing e-commerce. You're going to be able to get products. These are coming from overseas. They're going to be super, super cheap, and you're going to be able to make a lot of money on them. So it's not about just finding products that people love, right? It's also about finding products that people will pay you some nice margin for, because we're going to get them at really low prices. And not to mention, really the biggest thing here, it's all about no inventory, right? All the sources I'm going to show you here in terms of sourcing some product, right? AliExpress, Etsy, Winello. The key here is you're never going to have inventory. You're never going to have any upfront cost, right? You want to go ahead and start a Shopify store tomorrow, you go for it, right? You don't need to have 100 pieces of inventory sitting in your warehouse or a closet. You don't need any employees to manage picking and packing and printing shipping labels, right? All this is drop shipped, right? Drop shipping, you're simply selling someone else's product. You're selling a product that someone else supplies and ships. So, I mean, this business couldn't be any easier. Really, it just comes down to matching the product up with the right customer, and you have millions of passionate products, millions of passionate niches for you to choose, okay? So, just a basic search on here. I did watches, right? Because someone said watches for the niche. First thing you want to do, you want to come over and click orders, right? There's no better type of research indication than sales proof, right? Actually knowing that people have gone ahead and paid for products. You take a look at this watch right here, 17,000 people bought this product. Right, you see over here, 17,000 people bought this product. 13,000 people bought this product. That tells you a lot, right? That tells you a whole lot when it comes to looking at product. And in fact, that's why AliExpress is still my favorite place to do product research. Not only are you going to be able to source your product from here, but you're going to be able to find the actual sales history, right? And that's super, super valuable. Let me see some of the other niches. Someone says yoga. Okay, we're going yoga. Again, we're going to do a basic search. We're going to type in orders, and we're going to see what's coming up over here. We see a lot of different yoga pants. We can go through, we see some yoga mats, right? And we see over here, 773 people bought this product, right? So we're able to see demand pretty easily inside of AliExpress. I'm going to give me another niche to check out here. Okay, so we're going to go fishing. Type in fishing. Again, sort by orders, and we're going to know by looking at these products, right, are these products popular? Well, 9,000 people thought so because they went ahead and took their credit card out to buy it, right? So we're finding initial demand right here. And again, we're looking for niches where people are super passionate about. You could have picked any of the niches on this sheet, and you would be able to find a great selection of products from AliExpress. Again, not only are you going to make a lot of money on them, but you're never going to touch these products, right? You're never, ever going to touch these products. No inventory whatsoever. Okay, let's take a look at Etsy.com. Most of you have heard of Etsy. It's kind of like eBay, except it's for more unique items. And this is really great because you're going to be able to get items that, typically aren't seen by mainstream people in the niche. So I just typed in hiking, for an example, right? And we come over here, we see some great shirts, see some nice prints, some buttons, some posters, right? All these products can be added to your store. And again, we're going to make some nice margin on these products, and we're never going to touch a single one of these products because we're going to work on the idea of drop shipping. Okay, give me a 2 in the chat box if you understand the concept of drop shipping. I just want to make sure everyone here understands. It's really just the idea of selling someone else's product on your store, right? This prevents you from ever needing inventory, and I don't need to tell you how valuable that is, right? And everyone's putting tons of 2s in there. Sell other people's product without inventory. That's exactly right. So I see Jeff is really eager for me to type in weightlifting in here, so we'll see what comes up over here, right? Tons of shirts, this looks like jewelry, and again, this is on Etsy. You're finding a lot of different custom things, right? Personalized products would be awesome for a Shopify store. I do a lot of personalized products, like obviously this weightlifting belt. You've probably seen people in your gym have their little personalized belts, right? All these great products you could add to your store. You don't need to have any manufacturer. You don't need to have any relationships with distributors. You don't need to understand how to ship things. This is all drop shipping. If I wanted to add every single one of these products to my store, I can go ahead and do that right now. Nothing would stop me at all, right? Nothing would stop me. And Kim asked a good question. How could you be sure the products are available? Well, right now they're available for you to buy right here, right? And drop shipping, again, is basically just buying someone else's product and having it fulfilled to your customer, That's why you could directly drop ship from AliExpress and directly drop ship from Etsy. In fact, you could even automate stuff from AliExpress, which is pretty cool as well. Okay, give me some other niches. I'll do a couple more. I put up pigs over here. Here's a popular one. Someone said farm animals, right? And you see tons and tons of different products. This is called Winello. This is a social network for products. Cool thing here is you see the metric saves, right? I told you about sales proof on AliExpress. Right now you're getting social proof here on Winello. 2,857 people saved this product, right? 2,600 people saved this product. 200 people saved this product. Well, not as good as sales proof, but still very powerful, right? Well, am I going to launch this product? Well, 2,800 people seem to think this is a great product. 2,600 people seem to think this is a great product. That tells me a lot. All right, that tells me a lot. Let me go over here and I'll do dogs, right? Dogs, one of the most popular niches out there. You know, here's 5 saves. Here's 6,000 saves, right? This tells you a ton, right? 2,300 saves, 7,000 saves for these cool dog pattern pillows. I actually have a student who's selling one of these pillows right here, right? I mean, literally, it's telling you what people want. And remember, I told you, all we need to do is do product to customer matching. So we already know that this product is in demand. Well, what do we need to do next? We need to match it up with the right customer, right? We need to match it up with the right customer, and that is basically marketing, right? Product to customer match, that's marketing 101. Match up the right product with the right passionate customer, okay? And of course, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. But I want to show you one of my favorite niches here. I'll just show you a little example, prepared a little example to kind of present here. And it's in the cat niche, right? I'm a big cat guy. You might hear my cat in the background during this presentation. He wants me to take him out right now, but he's got to wait. But we're looking at products here. And by the way, it's back to school season. Whatever niche you're in, backpacks are going to be a hot product right now. So I just did a little search for cat backpacks. And of course, I sorted by orders. And I could do the same search on Winello or on Etsy or on any other drop shipping site. But AliExpress is my number one go-to. And I sorted by orders. And I see right here, 4,500 people purchased this backpack. Okay. There's no question that people like this product, right? If they didn't like this product, it wouldn't be bought 4,500 times. It's not like it's bought 3 times randomly, right? It's bought over close to 5,000 times. We know that people want it, right? So this is a product that we're definitely going to want to use, right? And in fact, we'll add this to our store. Now, I'd mentioned there's a way to automatically add it to the store. There's a way to manually add it to the store. We're not going to bore you here with the setup. We're going to give you a nice PDF. It's going to walk you through every single thing you need to set up your store. But once you have this product in your store, it's time to do the marketing, right? Time to do the marketing and actually move on into Facebook ads. And the first thing that we need for Facebook ads is a Facebook fan page, okay? Every single Facebook ad starts with a fan page. And I got a little page over here for a cat fan page. And typically you're going to have a niche fan page for whatever your niche is, right? In this case, our niche is cats. We have cat products. We're going to have a cat fan page, okay? Now, here's the cool thing. We got almost 1,000 people watching this right now. Every single one of you in here, I don't care if you've never done a Facebook ad before, every single one of you in here knows how to do at least 50% of the work required for a Facebook ad. And why is that? Well, a Facebook ad is simply a status update on your Facebook fan page, okay? You see this product right here? I literally just showed it to you on AliExpress. I'll bring it back right here, right? How did I get the image? I literally took it directly from the AliExpress page, right? Does this look familiar? The exact same image, right? The exact same image goes right here, right? I got ad copy, little golden nugget for you. You can use my little template right here, right? And you can check it out. Super simple, right? Have you ever shared a photo of your dog on Facebook? Have you ever uploaded a video from your daughter's graduation? Have you ever shared a link on Facebook? If you've done any of those things, you already know how to do 50% of the work for a fan page. And by the way, this is a completely test page that I just created an hour ago. So this isn't a real, it just says yourstore.com, right? Just a little sample, but this is as simple as you need to do, right? We're just doing product to customer matching, and this is the first step for a Facebook ad. Before you need to think about targeting, before you need to think about budget, before you need to think about what ad objective to do, and by the way, I'm going to show you all that next, the first thing you do is just simply make your ad post on your fan page. This is no different than making a status update. Cameron says, is that a post or an ad? It's a great question, and in fact, it's both, right? Because an ad is simply a post that gets promoted. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to want to do is go over into our Facebook ads account. And I got that, where do I have that? Oh yeah, I got it right here. So we're in our Facebook ads account, and we're going to go and click create ad. Okay, we're going to actually go ahead and build a ad right now. And I'm going to show you a little bit of my targeting strategy. Again, the first time I've ever shared this on a live webinar. And you see over here, this is the first step after clicking create ad inside of your Facebook ad account. Keep in mind, we already created the post, right? It's right here. We're going to come over here and we're going to click conversions. I'm sure by this time you've heard of website conversions for Facebook ads, by far the most powerful ad objective. There's other ones as well. You might have heard of PPE ads or engagement ads, traffic ads, your typical cost per click ads. But this is the most important one, website conversion. Super important to understand how to use these. And the only prerequisite to this is having the Facebook pixel installed on your store, right? Very, very simple. We'll walk you through how to do that in that little step-by-step PDF. Okay, I'm just going to name this test ad 1, and we're going to go on to the next step, okay? Now we're going to actually set our targeting. Over here, we're going to set our objective. Typically, I'm going to be setting purchase. If I'm a brand new store, I'm going to be setting it to add to cart. It's a little golden nugget right there for you. In terms of your progression for this conversion activity, it's going to be add to cart first, then purchase. Then this is where you're going to make all your money, okay? This is the product to customer match, right? We have our product, right? It's a backpack for cats. Now, this is what people will tell you to do. Type in the word cats, right? You could target cats all day, right? And we'll uncheck this box. We'll see 40 million people love cats, right? That's great, right? And yes, you would definitely show this ad to people that love cats, but that's not good enough, right? That's not good enough. And that is, sure, it's the simplest form, but that's not going to get you to $200 a day. And that's certainly not going to get you to $400,000, $500,000 a month. You need to be way more precise with your targeting, right? But the thing is, there might be hundreds of different ways to target cats on Facebook, right? I just typed in a couple of them and look at all these different pages. Tons and tons of ways. I mean, literally, there are hundreds of different ways to target cats on Facebook, okay? We don't want you to test every single one individually, okay? What you need to do is group them. You need to organize your niche, okay? Pay attention to this. This is super important, okay? You need to think about what breakdowns there are inside of the cat niche, right? It's one thing to say, I'm going to target people that like cats. It's another thing to say, I'm going to target people that really, really, really love cats. I'm going to target the people that are really into cats. They're not just into the broad interest, right? Think about what people who are really into cats might like, right? For example, they might like cat food brands, right? So instead of targeting people based on the fact that they like cats, why don't we go a little step further? How about we target people that actually like cat food brands, right? I don't know about you, but you're not going to be liking Meow Mix if you don't like cats, right? You're not going to be liking Fancy Feast or Friskies or Whiskas or Sheba if you don't like cats, right? You're not randomly falling into this category, right? You might randomly fall into the overall category of cats. Maybe you liked a picture or you clicked on a link, but are you going to like Fancy Feast if you're not a cat lover? And Norman says maybe you just like to eat cat food. That's very true.
I was about to throw that in, Justin. I just had that for dinner. It was a feast and it was also fancy. So don't hate on the brand. All right, hate the player, don't hate the game. Or whatever.
I heard it's high protein too, so it's actually not too bad if you're trying to lean up, and gain some muscle.
This webinar, we're actually just Fancy Feast affiliates, guys, honestly. So just wait till the end. We'll give you a discount on your Fancy Feast food package. High in protein, gives you a 6-pack. It's worth it, guys.
And we got testimonials all day from my cats as well. They really love it. But you get the point here, right? This is a little bit more specific, right? And this is what I call interest grouping, right? And this is the key to my targeting strategy. Figuring out the different groups that are relevant. Those are going to be where your passionate people are. I remember going back to step 1. First thing that I said, it's all about passion, right? Passion is going to be where you get the credit card out. So let me just finish up this ad, right? We have over here, want to go overhead and edit placements, right? There's a lot of different placements. We could put it on Instagram. We're just going to keep it on Facebook for now. Now here's the magic number. I don't care if it's your first ad or your millionth ad. I don't care if it's you or if it's me or if it's my best coaching student or whatever. Every single ad that I'm looking at is starting at $5, right? If you're thinking about going to Starbucks after this and getting a little Frappuccino or whatever, save your money, start building your 7-figure e-commerce business. It literally takes $5 to get started, right? $5, you're going to start showing it to these super passionate people, right? You don't need to sign a contract with Facebook saying I'm going to spend $1 million over the next year. $5 at a time. Okay, we're going to go to the next and last step where we actually have to go ahead and create our ad. But remember, we actually already created it, right? We created it right here. So we're going to simply click Use Existing Post. We're going to go and find our page. And we're literally going to see our post right there. It says Select the Page Post. Here's our ad. Literally all we need to do is press the green Confirm button. I'll just do it just for the fun of it, even though it's not even a real product. And I'm publishing this ad live right now. That's all it takes, right? This is literally the start to your e-commerce business. This is the start to your e-commerce empire, this one $5 ad.
And just real quick, when you were running the Wolf ads, you followed this exact same process. And so you start at $5. Then what'd you do when you saw an ROI?
Yeah, that's the best part. I simply scaled up.
Yeah,
right?
you
I
spent.
saw an ROI after $25. I made my cut and scale decisions. I'm profitable. It's super simple, right? Are you going to cut an ad that's profitable? No. Are you going to scale an ad that's profitable? Yes. Scaling basically just means showing it to more similar people. Really goes hand in hand with my targeting strategy. Like I just said, you group the different people, so you already have the other people to show it to.
Yep.
It's all systemized.
Same exact ad, same exact offer, just increase. You just go in that little budget box and increase it to 30, 40 bucks a day.
Exactly right. You know what? I might as well just show it because this would be a great example. Let me just show you the campaign right here. Right. This is actually from a couple of days earlier. This is the campaign that you saw for the mug. It started with one campaign. Right. It started with one campaign. This is my interest group number one. Again, this is my targeting strategy. Right. I spent $25. I checked if it was profitable. I was 100% ROI. We were something like, I don't know, up like 35 bucks. At that time, I scaled by budget and I scaled horizontally. I scaled by lookalike audience. I scaled by retargeting audience. This is, again, just the systemized part of my strategy, right? I just turned it into a plan. I said, if I'm making money, I want to scale it. What does scaling mean? Show it to more people. How do I do that? More ad sets. Simple as that.
Yep. Easiest thing ever. Guys, how cool is that? Give me an exclamation mark if that's pretty damn simple. Awesome. Now let me show you guys the part that is going to blow your mind. Let me get in the email marketing and do my part here. Let me make myself presenter. Justin, again, Justin, that shit was awesome. I'll come back to you in a sec.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't want to show my screen. I was looking at some weird stuff while you were speaking. Just kidding. So I'm going to see how many people in the audience I can scare away tonight. Can everybody give me one if you can see my screen? All right, so what I want to talk about real quick is the greatest sin in all of Shopify. Okay, so what Justin just showed you is how to do this. You create a Facebook ad, you send them to a product in your store, they check out. In Justin's case, he spends $1 and makes 5 to 6 back. That's usually what you kind of saw in that ad spend right there. So imagine right here, let's imagine we spend $5 to make $10. Give me an X if that's pretty cool. That's a pretty actually good ROI for you. If every $5 you spent, you made $10 back. No, that's fucking awful. That's horrible. Don't, for everybody hitting X, slap yourself. That's not a good ROI. That's a shit ROI right there. All right. Here's why. Look, we send a person to our store for $5, we make $10, we profit $5, and then what happens? Nothing. And this is what 85 to 90% of Shopify owners are doing. They're not doing any form of email marketing. And so what's going to happen right here, to get this same person to come back to your store, we're going to have to pay Facebook another $3, $5 to get them to come back here. Here's how you go and double your store. You turn that ROI we just saw, the $200 a day, this is how you turn it into an extra $100 a day without even having to pay Facebook. So what you do is you come in here, you run the Facebook ad. We do the exact same thing. We spend $5, we make $10, we profit $5, but then we get them on an email list. And on this email list, we have it set up to sell them things that they're likely to buy and haven't bought yet. So we get them on the email list, we build some trust, we send them another product. We make $10 without having to pay Facebook. We send them another product they haven't bought yet. We build a little bit more trust, we get them interested in the brand. Oh, we made another $10 without having to pay Facebook. We send another email, we make another $10 without having to pay Facebook. Make another $10. And this one person that we originally would only have profited $5 from has actually made us $40 more. Now, this is a perfect world situation right here, but give me a 3 if you see that if you are just not sending emails, if you're not bringing customers back to your store, give me an X or a 3 if you see how much money you are losing. How much, it's insane. It's absolutely nuts. And so guys, here's how you take this store. If you get to $200 a day and you get to $300 to $400 a day without spending any more money on Facebook ads. So what we're first going to do is this, okay? So we're going to hop on over to, here's a Shopify store right here. And remember guys, how many people here who just joined, give me an X if you're kind of a little fuzzy on the Facebook pixel and creating a Shopify store. You don't really know how to do that. Give me an X if that's you. Don't worry. Don't even think about that. At the end of this webinar, everyone's attending live. We're sending a PDF that shows how to do all the basic stuff that's too boring as hell to talk about in this webinar. So don't worry about that. But we're inside a Shopify store right now. And here's how we fix this problem immediately. Okay? What we're first going to do is we're going to click this button in the Shopify app for Market Hero. It's going to import every single customer in our store that we've had in the past. So if you already have a Shopify store, it's going to import every single customer, and then we click this button, and it's going to import every single customer sales inside of Market Hero. So what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to go over here in the lead section, and you're going to see exactly how much every single person who's ever bought from your store is worth to you on average, how much they come and actually spend long term. Okay, and this is called your LTV. And so you can see every single person on my email list of 200,000 people is worth $32 because I track everything they buy, everything they do. That's a huge game changer in Shopify alone because that means, let's imagine you spend $10 to spend $10 to sell a $10 t-shirt. You break even. But then you know that person who buys that t-shirt is likely to buy shoes, they're going to buy jeans, they're going to buy all sorts of other stuff from your store. And so that $10 purchase you originally broke even on ends up making you an extra $40. That's huge. Give me a 3 if you see how huge that is right off the bat. Now let's talk about some actual tactics. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on automatic tagging. And so what this is going to do is whenever someone buys a product from our Shopify store, it's going to tag them and say, hey, this person bought shirt A, this person bought shirt B, and it's actually going to calculate exactly how much that customer is worth. And so I'm going to show you 3 tactics using a combination of this app to instantly increase your store. It's not anything complicated. You don't have to create a deep email campaign. Here's exactly what you do. First tactic number 1, we're going to go in here and we're going to set up and we're going to import all of our customers, okay? And so what we're going to say is, okay, every single customer who bought shirt A, all right, they came to the store and bought this one shirt, but they haven't bought this other shirt. What do? We go into Market Hero, we send out an email, and I'm just going to use an example right here. We're going to go to New Broadcast, and what we're going to do is we're going to send an email out to every single person who has not bought this product. So I'm going to do, for this example, I'm going to do everybody that's bought Market Hero trial that has not bought. Let's just say, this is going to be a lot of them. Let's just say Source Hunter. Okay. So there you can see I removed every single person on my list right there. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to email every single person that bought shirt A and say, hey, come back to the store and buy shirt B. Give me a 1 if that's pretty easy as hell. Now, what if you don't already have sales? Here's how we go and increase the amount every customer spends with us like this. So what we're going to do is we go into the stream builder in Market Hero. So what happens right here in our cart abandonment, we're going to set this in Shopify. Okay, we're going to set that every time a person starts checkout, what's going to happen is it's going to start an abandoned cart sequence. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. So a person comes right here and they start checkout. And what Market Hero is going to do is it's going to wait a few minutes to see if they purchase. Okay, it's going to say, hey, did this person buy this product? Because if they buy that product, Shopify will automatically tag them saying, hey, they bought this product. Now, here's 2 tactics in 1. If they abandon the cart and didn't complete checkout, we send them an email saying, hey, dude, come back to the store and check out. Easy, easy. That is instantly going to recover about 20 to 30% of sales. Now, next one right here. If the person does buy it, we want them to buy more stuff. So let's imagine they bought a pair of pants. We say, hey, dude, we saw you bought the pair of pants. This pair of shoes looks exceptionally good with it. It's amazing. It's the equivalent to the fancy feast of shoes. You need to come back and buy these shoes. Boom. Guys, if you add an upsell onto products and internet marketing, the regular increase in sales is about 20 to 30%. Those are 2 tactics you can do out there. And then finally, what can you do, guys? You simply download your entire list of customers and you just mail them every Monday with a special to your store. Those customers, every single one you mail is coming back to your store 100% free. So on top of all the Facebook sales you're making from your ads, you are also bringing people back to your site over and over and over again to buy more Fancy Feast mix from you because that's what everybody's going to want to sell after this webinar. Give me a 3 if you've got some huge aha moments right now. Yeah, it's really that damn simple, guys. And where were we in the webinar right now? And look, I really want to break this down, guys. What we've given you in this webinar is a literal map to 6 to 7 figures. Justin has shown you how to pick the products and shown you how to easily create Facebook ads that get you an ROI. Now, what's going to happen right here, first off, you're just going to get a huge ROI from the Facebook ads. Now, what you do once you start getting an ROI, you simply scale the Facebook ads. You just go out there and you scale them just like Justin showed you. And what happens, you increase the traffic and the business increases. But then what we also do to dramatically increase the amount of money we're making is every single customer we get from our Facebook ads, we send back to the store 100% for free to double and triple sales. And guys, you need to understand what we just showed you right here is actually pretty boring. Once you understand the process that we just broke down to you right here, here's all you do. You find a product, you test it out with $5. If it works, you scale it. And let's imagine every product you go to can only scale to $200 a day. Let's imagine there's some wiffle bat cop who stops you. What do you do again? Once you get to $200 a day, you go find another product, you test it for $5. If it works, you scale it. You're at $400 a day. You go find another product. You test the product, it works, you scale it, $600. Test the product, it works, you scale it, $800. Test the product, it works, it scales it, $1,000 a day. Give me a 1 if I'm not being ridiculous. Once you see that if you test it with $5 and it works, it's not that damn hard to wrap your head around, is it? Now, my question for you is what we taught you in this webinar. Is this 30 days simple? With the product targeting tactics we've covered, could you get a hot product in the next week? Give me an X if you think after a few tries, you could probably go and pick the correct product. Yeah, 2 weeks simple. Guys, could you go and connect and replicate the simple stuff we showed you with the ads and targeting and what I showed you in Market Hero? Give me a 3 if you could easily do that too. Exactly. Exactly. And there's no reason why you can't do this right now. So my question is, who wants to do this right now? And more importantly, give me a 2 if you don't want to fuck around with this. You literally just want this blueprint right in front of you and you want this handled and working for you in the next 30 days. Give me a 2 if that's you. That's a lot of 2s. That's a 2s. So guys, look, you got 2 options right now. We've given you some red hot content in this webinar. Of course, going out there and testing Facebook ads and finding the right product and setting up the store and everything like that, that's going to take time. And not everyone's going to get it. You see lots of people in groups that know the general process, but they're not able to get it because they don't have the guidance. They don't have the lockdown technique. They don't have the repeatable process that adds to the fucking test right in front of them. Now, if you don't like that option, you could go with option number 2. You can get this right in the next 30 days by being coached and directed by someone who has literally turned it into a 3-step process and then being coached by another person who's turned multiple businesses into multi-million-dollar businesses with email marketing. You can skip the massive cash loss. You can skip the guessing game. You can skip being frustrated, and you can just have this fucking handled maybe by the end of this week. Give me a 2 if you want to go with option number 2. That's a lot of 2s. Guys, if you are mashing 2 right now, you're hopping into the HCOM program. Okay, and what this is, if you're a beginner right now, we're going to give you and show you how to create your next profitable store, not in 30 days, in 2 weeks. That's the focus of this program. And if you already have a store, we're going to show you how to achieve explosive store growth by combining Justin's tactics with my email marketing to create a freaking ninja turtle of Shopify avatar greatness. Because what you're going to get is 6 complete weeks of training on how to start a stupidly profitable and predictable and scalable e-com and email marketing business. You're going to see the key to getting the right products and the right targeting done the first time, because you're going to get 6 weeks of handheld, every detail covered training and step-by-step how to create stores, pick the right product, get them selling now, and then get those customers to come back and buy more. Now, what we're covering in the 6 weeks is actually pretty interesting. Week 1 and 2, our sole focus. How many people, give me a 3 if you ever joined a course before and you're just overwhelmed with info? You're just overwhelmed. We're not doing it in this course. What we're doing week 1 and 2 is our entire focus is not to make you the world's greatest Shopify know-it-all. It's to get you results in 2 weeks and to get you a profitable store in 2 weeks. So week 1 and week 2, all we focus on is getting a store up and getting it to $50 to $100 a day. That's it. That's all we focus on. We keep it really simple. Then week 3, we branch into email marketing. Week 4, we get into advanced Facebook advertising. Week 5, scaling. And in week 6, advanced conversions and selling tactics. Now look, in week 1, it's the fast week. It's the fast week. Look, the entire first 2 weeks are completely focused on getting you immediate results. If you've never done or created an e-com store before or even a website, that's fine. We break that down. And it's everything you need to know about the e-com business, the exact ways to pick products without hard costs or keeping inventories, and how to build your store for conversions. But more importantly, in week 2, look, you've never made a Facebook ad before? That's fine. You're going to be looking over Justin's shoulder as he builds campaign after campaign after campaign and builds stores like the $200 case study we showed you in this webinar. And you're actually going to be seeing the process we used. Look, we were able to show you in this webinar, it's a blueprint. Justin was able to go out there and command, start a store, build it, 4 days later be at $200 a day. And you saw it wasn't that damn complicated. Now imagine if you were looking over his shoulder as he did that, and that's what week 2 is all about. We're going to show you step by step how to set up the ad and the targeting. We're going to show you the targeting to select and more importantly, why you're doing it. And then we're also going to show you a few free traffic tactics you can use to actually test a few products in your store without even sending paid traffic. And then more importantly, guys, these are super cheap Facebook ads. We're not going to be betting $50 a day, $100 a day. We're going to be betting $5, and we're going to be able to see if it's a win or not by the time it gets to $3 or $4. Okay. So next, week 3, email marketing. Now that we're capturing customers, we've gone the store to 100, whatever a day. What we're going to be doing is now maximizing it. We're going to show you exactly how to go and do email marketing for your store. And we're going to show you the exact funnels and emails to send to your customers. And we're going to show you the type of products to bring them back to the store. And even cooler, guys, I've actually been working on the back end with this with Jason, who's the head of like all of our consulting and email consulting programs at Market Hero. He's actually shown me a lot of the funnels and a lot of things he does for his Shopify clients. And what we're going to show you how to do is clone those funnels and those processes to your store to super maximize profits. A lot of the times when Jason hooks up with a store, he's able to go and add 50 to 100% of revenue to that store. We're going to give you the email scripts, the triggers, the funnels, everything. Now that we've actually gone out there, guys, and gotten to the point where we're able to go and get a store to $100 a day and then go and drastically increase with email marketing, it's time to get in the fun stuff and actually turn you into a badass now. So week number 4 is all about advanced Facebook advertising. Okay, we're going to show you how to grow from a $5 a day budget to a $500 a day budget profitably. Look, you're not going to be scaling up to $500 a day and losing money. That's just not how it works. We're going to show you how to target micro audiences and keep conversions super cheap and show you how to break out of your niche and initial targeting and use similar audiences, retargeting quirks, and all sorts of other weird stuff to go and drastically increase the sales from your store. Guys, you don't have to cap out at $200 a day. Justin could have easily scaled that Wolf Mug ad to $300, $400, $500 a day, and that's what we're going to show you right now. That's what we're going to show you inside of this. Now, week number 5 is all about scaling past 10K a month. You have the groundwork. So now let's just scale this. We're going to show you how to increase your ad spend safely. We're going to show you how to increase customer conversions and keep bringing more people back with email marketing. And we're going to show you how to add new ads and new products to your store when one product starts to get capped out, which is a huge part to scaling to 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 a day. Now, finally, guys, week number 6 is master level e-com sales tactics. We're going to show you everything you need to know to really hone in sales, upsells, down sales, abandoned cart functions. We're going to show you super advanced retargeting to get people that come to your store and don't even start checkout to come back to the store. And we're going to show you how to get people to buy way more and sales processes and sales videos that you can use to go and convert them at 3 to 5x more than they already are. Now, in the bonus week, this is going to be fun. Because, guys, this is the only e-commerce course online that's going to show you how to do YouTube ads. Guys, I currently spend about $6,000 a day on YouTube ads, and I'm going to be taking you inside my accounts and showing you how to target the same exact customers you're targeting on Facebook for way cheaper on YouTube. I'm going to show you how to sell super high-end e-com products. Imagine selling a hot tub. Okay, imagine selling a workout machine that's $2,000, $3,000. I'm going to show you how to do high-end sales. And I'm going to show you how to monetize your e-commerce email list with high-ticket webinar products and affiliate products. You don't have to just keep selling e-commerce products. And guys, look, you can get more done than most people get done in 10 years of college. Look, if you're a lawyer, you have to go to school for 7 years to get out to make $100,000 to $150,000 a year. Guys, if you just go out here and get a fucking Wolf Mug ad, you can go out there and if you scaled it up, be making more than a lawyer who's been in college for 7 years. It's hilarious. And guys, give me an X real quick if you thought Market Hero was pretty damn cool. Yeah. Guys, on top of this, me and Justin want to make sure you don't have to buy any tools for at least the first 2 weeks. When you come inside, we're going to give you a 21-day free trial of Shopify. This is like one of the last 21-day trials that exists, and Justin has access to it. On top of that, you're getting Market Hero for 3 months, 100% free. In fact, what I'm going to do today is the people that get in the fast action bonus, we're going to increase this to 6 months. Okay? Now look. You're going to get a basic account at 7,500 leads. If you have a bigger store or a bigger list, you can upgrade it with support. And more importantly, you're going to be able to do all the email segmentation, the follow-ups, the tracking, the long-term value calculations, and everything you need to know to really grow your store with email marketing. And guys, look, it's everything you need to manage your emails for your Shopify store. So look, you get Shopify free for 21 days. You get Market Hero free for 3 months. Or if you hop in really fast here for 6 months. And there's no money spent on tools in the first 2 weeks. Guys, we're going to show you how to get those results in the first 2 weeks so that those points are when you come in and you have money coming in, you're going to go, okay, cool, I'm okay to pay for Shopify now. And then a few months later, okay, cool, I'm okay to pay for Market Hero now. And guys, what you're also going to receive is store templates and examples. You're going to see sales pages and offer page templates. You're going to get exclusive access to our Mastermind Facebook group where you can hang out with me and Justin, tag us. You're the first members inside this, so you have our undivided attention. And we're going to be doing live Q&A webinars once or twice a month, depending on our schedule. Now, to sum this up, guys, you're going to get 6 weeks of coaching in HCOM from 2 7-figure earners. That's easily a $3,000 value. You can get 3 months of access to the Market Hero system. It's a $1,200 value with the things you can do with it. You're going to get our funnels, scripts, and opt-in templates. That's a $1,000 value. And you're going to get exclusive Q&A Facebook mastermind access. That's a $1,000 value. The real world value of this is $6,197. And the only question I have for you is if this allowed you to run Facebook ads profitably to you, if all it did was allow you to run profitable Facebook ads to your store by the end of this month, always, give me one if that would actually be worth $6,000 to you. Yeah, because if you can run profitable ads, you make money. The end. You just have to get that one ad. You just have to get that one product. You just have to get that one ad off the ground, and then everything changes. And guys, that's what HCOM is all about. Okay? Explosive store growth in 30 days if you already have a store, and getting you your first working store in the next 30 days, and your first product, your first profitable ads, and then scaling it up from there. Now, what you need to understand is the standard price for this is $19.97. In order to get me and Justin together on one product, it has to make sense ROI-wise for both of us. So the normal price we ask for this is $19.97. And if you come back at a later time, or you come view this webinar again through another ad or something, the price will probably be $19.97. Now, what we're doing today on this webinar is this is our first new 6 weeks of students coming in. And what we like to do in the first new week is we like to go and give you guys something a little bit special. So today, what you're going to be paying is not $6,000. You're not going to be paying $19.97. You can get in a day for as little as one payment today of $366, split over 3 payments. And that gets you everything. And even cooler is, I know what you're thinking, Alex, I really want to get into this, but I want to make sure this is going to work. I want to make sure I want some type of guarantee. And that's what we have here. Because people that come in here get crazy results like you're about to see here in a second. But look, if you use the course and are not satisfied, that means you come in, you make an attempt to use a course, you try and set up a store, you try and use ads the way Justin does. If you're not satisfied and this does not help you, we will not only refund you, but we also cut you a $100 check to cover your ad costs. So there's literally no risk to coming in this course. But on top of all that, you need to think about the potential, what you have to gain here if you do come inside this course. And what you can gain here is the same strategies, the same tactics, the same systems that these people have used with Justin's training to get these results. These are not just Justin's results right here. These are people that have taken Justin's Shopify training and some of my email marketing training and gotten crazy results. You can see, and one thing I want to point out is I could sit here and do this whole result testimonial thing for the next 20 minutes. But I'm just going to go through a few right here. But you can see, Yick right here was able to come in and from a 7-day-old store, generate over $24,000 in sales. Nuts. You can see Julio right here was able to come in and generate $18,000 in sales from the training he got from Justin, which is the same training you're about to get right now. You can see this person right here was able to go and say, huge shout out to Justin for changing my life. He's gotten his store to $10,000 per day. And you need to understand, just like these people right here, this is not you going and spending money on some television set. This is not you going and spending money on something that you're never going to get back. This is an investment that has a massive potential and zero risk. This is like you're standing on the stock market floor right now, and your buddy comes up to you and goes, all these people are making an investment in this one stock and they're just getting crazy results. You need to hop into this right now. And you go, I'm not sure. And then your buddy goes, hey, look, here's what we're going to do. Okay, I want you to get into this so badly that when you come and hop inside of this, if for some reason this doesn't work out, the stock doesn't give you an investment, I will pay you back whatever you invested. That is the exact situation you're on right now. You are in a stock market floor where there are people making an absolute killing, and you have the chance to get in 100% risk-free at a guaranteed, refund guaranteed investment. That is insane. That is insane. And what you also need to know is, can you actually do this in 30 days? We just showed you in this webinar, all it takes is one product. All it takes is one product. It doesn't mean going and creating tons of stores. It doesn't mean going and creating some empire. It means getting one product working and using Justin's system. And can you actually do this? Can you pick the right products? Yes, you're going to be looking over Justin's shoulder as he picks the right product after right product after right product and keeps replicating his system right in front of you. Can you do the correct Facebook targeting? Yes, you're going to watch Justin time after time again, set up the Facebook ads, target the correct people, and get the products going. And you're just be watching over his shoulder, and all you have to do is just do exactly what you just did. And can you do the email marketing? Not only do you have the exact system you need to do crazy email marketing with this, but you actually have me, a person that's generating near 8 figures a year from his email marketing, showing you exactly how to do that and use this not only just with Market Hero, but also how to use email marketing with your ads, how to use email marketing to get your customers coming back and buying. And can you start this with zero other investments? Yes, you don't need to buy any tools. You don't need to buy any tools. And for as little as $5 a day on Facebook ads, there you go. And again, those Facebook ads are covered in the guarantee. Okay, so if you go out there and you spend $5-10, we're going to cover that for you. If it doesn't work for you and you come and make an attempt and actually try to do this. Now, the final thing I want to throw in there is 30 fast action bonuses. Okay, and we have a couple hundred people on this webinar right now. And to tell you the truth, last webinar we did 30 because we had 1,000 people on, but this is a little bit smaller one. We only have about 300 people on. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the first 15 fast action bonuses. If you're the first 15 people to come through the gate right now and check out and get inside of HCOM, or you select the one payment option, you're going to get these two bonuses. First, you're going to get 3 months extra at Market Hero. That is literally $300 extra content and stuff you get just for making a fast decision right now. Now, on top of that, what we're also going to give you is 3 months of access to Hero MCS, which is our huge $47 to $67 per month membership, where I actually take you behind all my businesses, SourceWave, Market Hero, and Conquer, and show you exactly how I've grown these businesses to over $500,000 to $800,000 a month. And I'm actually going to be showing you the magic bullets. This isn't like a big, deep membership, and this isn't a replacement for the e-com course. There is zero Shopify training. There is zero stuff that's been covered in this webinar there, but it is a completely other bonus membership that you get 100% for free that shows you how I sell in webinars, shows you how I make my sales videos, shows you exactly how I run a lot of my YouTube advertising as well. Now, finally, your last question is, can this pay for itself? Again, all it takes is one product. Getting this right one time with Justin's blueprints, and all you have to do is, it's like you come into a room, he's standing there and says, all right, you just follow these exact movements right here. You follow those exact movements and you're going to be able to, maybe not the first time, but the second or third time, replicate his results. So if you want to get in today, remember the first 15 are going to go super fast. All you need to do is come in right through here and check out at either of these URLs right here. And I'm also pasting these to the side of this webinar, so you can just click those as well. But if you want to pay this off in one payment and save $100, all you need to do is go to heronation.club/HC1. That's going to save you $100, get you 3 more months at Market Hero, and give you 3 months at Hero MCS 100% free. That's about $400 worth of value right there. Now, if you come through, you can also split this up into 3 payments of $366, and all you need to do that is go to heronation.club/HC3. Again, heronation.club/HC3. Now, guys, me and Justin are going to be doing a really deep Q&A here in a few minutes at the end of this webinar, okay? And if you're waiting for the bonuses, you're waiting to stay on, just hold off. We need to go through a few of the questions that we always get, okay? And I'm just going to knock these out before anything else. I know what you're probably thinking right now, and I see your questions flooding in. Don't worry, we'll answer them in a second. But first off, if you're a beginner and you have no business, will this work for you? Yes, because we're going to be showing you, you don't have to do anything from scratch. We're starting you up in the first 2 weeks, and we're super focused, not on making you an Einstein of Shopify. We're focused on getting you to $100, $150, $200 a day from your Shopify stores. That's all we're focusing on, and it's so beginner, fast results focused that this is the place you want to start off at. You've never made a website, you've never done anything. We walk you through all of that in the course. Now, if you're doing info marketing, you're doing any form of consulting, this is exactly something that you can do to bring over to other Shopify owners. You can get more people into your info marketing business. It works in essentially any niche out there. Now, what you also need to understand, guys, what about the course? How much time a week do you need to go through this? I would say as many hours as it takes. That's my thoughts on this. If you see something you want and you want to take it, I would be putting in 24 hours a day. Now, realistically, going through this course, what we focus on that we're really proud of, that most other courses out there or people that are talking about Shopify focus on, is we first train you to just make money. Our sole goal on this when you come inside is to make money with as little time as possible. We don't want to give you too much information. We don't want to overwhelm you. And then we go and make you an advanced person after that. We're going to give you all the really advanced stuff to take the store to a next level. But how much time a week do you need to come in? I would say 2 to 3 hours a week going through this content and applying it. It's much more important that you come through and look at the content and apply it right away than it is to sit here for hours going through the course. Can you do this at your own pace? Yes. You can go through this course in 1 week. You can just turbocharge it if you want, or you can spend the whole entire 6 weeks, or you could buy the course right now and come back 6 months later. It is up to you. How long is your access? You get access for life. And do you get updates? Yes. Inside the Facebook group where we're hanging out, all you need to do is tag myself and Justin. If you need any more advice, you need some tips, you need different videos, you're kind of confused about something, not only do you get updates, you get help for life, okay? For life. And what we're doing right now, just to cover our butts, you get updates for an entire year. We're probably going to keep releasing content after that, but just how we're basing this right now, we're going to be adding new videos and new content for this entire year. So just tag us, hit us up, say this is what I need, this is what I want. Now, how does a 32-day refund guarantee work? It's really simple. How it really works is the only thing you can lose if you hop in here is just a little bit of time. All it takes when you come inside, if you have you're going to make an honest attempt to use this course, there's no risk. You have 32 days of no risk to come in and try this out, and that's more than enough time to come in here and get results. Because how this works is when you come inside the course, if you come inside, you make a store, you make some ads, you attempt to get help from Justin or myself, and for some reason, and the reason why we're making it like this, the reason why we could is because people that do these things I'm talking about right here get results. They get results. You saw those testimonials and stuff like that. People that go and actually apply this get results. So if you come in here and actually apply this and you don't get results, we will 100% refund you and cut you a $100 check for wasting your time. But you really need to think of what can you gain? What can you gain? Look at what these people gained by coming in here. And these are crazy results. I hear people making $7,000, $10,000 a day. Look, you could gain realistically a business that allows you to generate income, quit your job, or have a full-time income for life if you just stay on top of this. E-commerce is not going anywhere. In fact, people are buying more and more physical products online every single day, and this is something you can consistently rely on and set yourself up for, and you have so much to gain at so little risk. And what you could gain, even if this doesn't work, you can gain a $100 check. That's pretty cool. Now, think of all the things you're going to lose if you don't hop in right now. This price right now, if you come back to another ad or you come attend this webinar some other time, we have a few of these a week, but it's not going to be at this price. It's going to be $19.97, and we're not doing the payment plan. Okay, in order for this to make sense economically for me and Justin, we can only let so many people in at the $9.97 3-payment plan. Okay, and again, that's 3 payments of $366. But this price is not going to stick, and we can only do this so often, and it's probably not going to happen again. So this price, I'm not guaranteeing you're going to see it again after this webinar closes down. In fact, I can almost guarantee you're not, because once we have these testimonials flowing in from this 6-week class, we're going to crank the price up probably to $2,500 to $3,000 because we can. The results are just ridiculous, you know, and it makes it so much easier for us because we instead of having to focus on 3 people, we can just get 1 person for the same exact price of 3, you know, so we can focus a lot better. So as we increase the price, it works better for us. It works better for our customers. Now, what you really have to lose here is not just the price, okay? Because $366 investment, you know, that's not the biggest choice right there. The biggest choice right here is choosing whether to sit back and say, you know what, I'm not going to take this risk-free investment. And then looking back 3 months from now, 6 weeks from now, as we're posting all these testimonials, you're seeing so many people getting results. Isn't that going to be frustrating when you have been struggling for 3 months, 6 months, trying to replicate this stuff right here, when you could have just had it handled in 30 days? That's the biggest risk right here. The biggest risk that you could lose right here is being able to have your business working and moving forward in 30 days versus 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, however much time it takes for you to struggle and lose money. And by the way, when you're going out there and learning Facebook ads, you're going to lose more than $9.97 if you go out there and try to do this on your own. You just are. But you don't have to go out there and do that because you're going to be able to actually sit down, look over Justin's shoulders. He does it right every single time, and then you just replicate that. And you could literally spend $600 to $1,200 just getting the tools and spending the money on Facebook ads to do this, and you don't even have the answers to the test. What this is like is you coming inside to take the SAT, and instead of having to go and take this on your own, go and figure everything else on your own, go and risk not passing it, you just have the answers to the test right next to you as you take the test. There's no risk to it either. There's no risk to it. And can you make $9.97 in 30 days? All it takes is one product. Can you make $366 in 30 days? All it takes is like half of one product. You see, literally Justin was able to get a store and get it to enough sales to pay for the first payment of this program within about 3 days. You know, it's just laid out for you right there. And finally, will this get saturated? No. There's literally billions of people on Facebook alone, and there's millions of niches you can hop into. It would be impossible. It would just be impossible. There have to be millions. There just isn't. And here's the thing. Maybe 2-3 years from now, this is going to be saturated because, you know, everybody's going to see how explosive Shopify is. But really, this is kind of an underground thing. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing Shopify right now, but in the grand scheme of everybody that's on Facebook and everybody that's online, it's a very, very, very small percentage. And what you need to understand is that maybe, yeah, it might be saturated 3-4 years from now, but the people that get in and have the first mover advantage and are doing it the right way, you're going to be the people on top. It's not going to be 3-4 years from now when you're hopping in and then you're having to go and compete against people. You're hopping in right now when it's almost no competition. You get into the right niche, you pick the right products, you can go carve out your own little piece of real estate immediately when you come inside. And finally, how good is Market Hero if you already have an email list or anything like that? Look, You come inside, we have the best delivery in the market, and we have the best Shopify integration in the market. I could read you some of our customers' reviews right here, but we're just known for having the best delivery and the best Shopify integration. And a lot of these testimonials right here have a lot of cuss words because people are so damn excited. We inbox, you can see this person right here says, puts Aweber and MailChimp to shame. Dude, market here is by far the best autoresponder in existence. It always lands in the inbox. These things are just so common now. We use these a lot when we first opened, but the proof is just already in the pudding. And can you import your leads from your existing stores? Yep, 100%. You can be mailing tonight. How's our delivery? Top of the industry. And can you increase your account size? Yes, you just message our support. We'll upgrade it for you right away. So guys, this is everything there is to it. Okay, and I can't even come in here. You can tell this is live because I can't even freaking spell the webinar stuff. But while we can't spell so well here, we can get you those results. Okay, you're gonna come in right now, and I'm just gonna recap the offer for everyone. It's 6 weeks program. All right, week 1 and 2 are focused purely on getting you results. We don't focus on making you the Albert Einstein of Shopify. We focus on getting you to $100 to $200 a day as fast as possible while learning as little as possible. And I know that doesn't sound great, but what do you want to do? Do you want to spend a ton of time learning all sorts of stuff that doesn't really help you and a bunch of erroneous facts, or do you want to learn exactly what will get you results and then execute on that as quickly as possible? Now, week number 3 is all about e-com email marketing. This is where I'm going to take you inside of Market Hero and show you exactly how to take all the customers you've already gained from the first 2 weeks and then get them to come back to your store and spend way more. Week number 4 is all about advanced Facebook advertising. This is where we take you outside of the beginner area when it comes to Facebook ads. It's already getting you results, and we show you to do some really cool retargeting, crazy stuff. And then week number 5 is all about scaling the store to 10K a month. Now that you consistently know how to go out there and build the store and make it work, we're going to show you the tactics you need to make it to 10K, 50K, 100K a month. Again, I'm not saying you're coming to this course and 1 month later making 100K a month. I am saying we can show you exactly the blueprints people have repeatedly used to get there, though. Now, in week number 6, I'm going to show you e-commerce advanced conversions and selling text. Me and Justin are going to sit down. We're just going to show you a ton of copywriting and cool things to really increase the value of your customers in your store and just increase the sales conversions and make your ads easier to run because they're more profitable. Then finally, guys, bonus, you're getting a live Facebook help group. You can tag myself and Justin at any time, and you can suggest videos which we're uploading for the entire next year. Whatever you want to see. If there's something confusing, you just say, hey, Justin, Alex, I need a video on this. And if enough people are like, yeah, we agree on that, we'll make the video for you. And then finally, we're going to give you e-commerce scripts and templates that you can use in your business. On top of all that, you get Market Hero for 3 months, 100% free. Or if you go and click the one payment option to the right of this, it's simply this URL right here, HC3, but it's HC1. You're going to get 6 months of Market Hero actually, and you're also going to get that Hero MCS membership 100% free. And again, people are paying for that right now. So look, guys, if you want to hop in right now, most people want to split this up into 3 payments, but remember, you can save $100 and you get all that extra bonus stuff if you pay it all off at once. But if you want to hop in right now, it's heronation.club/H33. And I'm going to go through some questions right now, but you need to understand, I don't know when the stream is closing, maybe not 120 seconds. I just put this right here, but what's going to happen right here, guys, is look, this price, this opportunity, this goes away when this closes down. I'm going to field a few more questions right now, but when this page goes down, this is it. You can come back and pay $19.97 and not have the payment plan, or you can come in right now and you can get a massive amount of bonuses at 0 risk. There is, again, 0 risk. I really want to say, last thing before we get into more questions, the stock floor analogy. You are on the stock floor right now. You're watching all the other traders make a ton of money off this stuff, and someone comes up to you and says, dude, you got to invest in the same stock right now. It is getting a killing. And even if you're still unsure on the fence, he says, look, I will cover your investment in the stock because I have such faith in this stock. Only an idiot would turn that down. I'm not saying you're an idiot if you're on the fence right now. I'm just saying there is so much to gain right now and so little to lose. In fact, you can't lose anything when you hop in here if you intend to use this, except a little bit of a time applying this, and that's it. So let's hop into your questions right now. Steve says, I want in. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you are, Steve. It doesn't matter if you're in the UK. Maybe. There you go. Hop in there.
Yeah, let me just add, I've had students from literally all over the world do this business. That's the best part about it. You can literally do it from wherever you want. You want to go on the beach, you want to do it in the mountains, you want to do it in any country, it's going to work no matter where you are.
Justin, we're going to ship you to North Korea with an internet connection of 56K and see if you can do this from North Korea. I think that's the next thing we have to do.
I'll hit $200 days pretty quickly, but I don't know. You got to give me a hotspot, though. There's no internet out there.
There's a 99% tax rate out there, so it might not be profitable, but you'll get it. All right. So, guys, look, if you hop in right now and you're in the first 50, we're at it's closing in on the first 50 now. You get 6 months. You get 6 months. Hendrik says, I'm in. Patrick, our support, will message you. The PDF and all the extra training we promise is going to be delivered to everybody that is here when we close down the webinar. So if you're here when we close down the webinar, you got it. Let's see. Susan, all right, so guys, here's a question. If you just bought Market Hero, you're already in Market Hero, that's great. You can add the 3 months on here. So Susan, if you just bought Market Hero, what's going to happen? You're going to come inside the course, okay? And when you come inside, you message our support and say, hey, I bought the course. Here's my receipt. And they'll add 3 months of credit to your account. No problem. So don't even worry about it, Susan. You're actually adding there. Someone said, how much time per day does this require? I'm going to give you 2 answers. I think you could literally, you saw Justin literally build a campaign in front of you in 15 minutes. So realistically, you could probably do this in about an hour to 2 hours a day. Now, the Alex Becker answer, and I can't believe I'm referring to myself in third person. I'm truly become a douche. But my answer is, dude, you're literally watching people right here make $20,000, $1,000, $10,000, $500, $200 a day. How many fucking hours is that worth? I'd say all of them. If you're, unless you're doing, your life is amazing right now, I would say all of them. I would say 24 hours a day until you're making money. But that's where it is. The course is not designed for you to have to spend 24 hours a day. But if you come over here and you more time invest, the more likely you're going to get results. Can we do the course faster in 6 weeks? Yes, you can. We're actually going to have all the content out by the 4th week. Someone said even from France. You could do this from North Korea. All right, so Justin, what about shipping times? How do you see that? It obviously hasn't affected your stores. You built a multi-million-dollar drop shipping business.
Yeah, it's the reality of the business, right? I mean, you have 2 options. You drop ship from China, you accept about 10 to 12 days shipping, or you buy products in bulk and you ship them out. And that's actually a nice way to scale your business later on once you've already proven a product is hot. But it's not going to stop people from buying. It's all about the passion, right? They're gonna as long as they get their product, they're going to be happy, right? Of course, they love overnight shipping from Prime and Amazon and all that kind of great stuff, but it's not stopping anyone from buying if you make that passion connection.
Yep, exactly. And guys, in the course, remember the first 2 weeks is about getting you results. Okay, and obviously, you shipping $10,000 worth of wolf mugs to your house is not going to be the best way to start off your Shopify business. I do say so. But once you understand what you're doing and you're making, X amount of dollars a day, and you want to decrease your shipping times, you just bring the products in and you have them from your house and you ship them from your house. And then you can get a warehouse when you become a real baller, and you can get a giant skyscraper with your face on it when you're making $1 billion a day. All right. So someone said, would it be possible to build Propta without this? I honestly don't know. Go look in the groups. The thing is, look, here's a big thing. If you go out here, maybe 6 months from now, maybe you'll piece together enough free information to get this going. Maybe you make it work. But you know what would really suck after 6 months? If you look back and all the people in the group, imagine this, you're looking in from the outside, you're looking in the group and you're seeing, and I'm going to be posting these results all over the place because the more results I post, the higher price I can charge for these courses. Just being honest with you, I'm a businessman. And you're going to be seeing these posts, oh, this person's making this per day, this person's making this per day, this person's getting results like every single person who's taken Justin's training in the past. And you're going to be sitting there going, man, I really wish I just invested in that instead of fucking around for 6 months. I could be making money instead of sitting in my house going, shit. So it's really up to you. I don't think that's worth the risk. I don't think it's worth the risk because you're literally going to see Justin building and doing this over his shoulder. Yep, there we go. Someone said, what's the difference between Market Hero and HCOM? They're the same thing. When you buy HCOM, this is a Market Hero sponsored course. And what does that mean? You also get Market Hero for free along with the course. It comes in a nice little package. A nice little package you can wrap up and show to your kids. Of course, it's digital, so don't show your kids. They might think you're holding an imaginary box and being insane, but it is fucking cool. Don't say that to your kids either. Can we do this from an Android tablet? Craig, I would really suggest getting a computer if you want to do internet marketing. I would love your money. Don't get me wrong, Craig, but I would really suggest you get a computer if you want to do internet marketing. Someone said, how do we set up a merchant account? Covered in the course. We'll talk about it if you want a video on that. Let's see. Someone said, how do I know if I'm in one of the first 50? We'll let you know. Ooh, a lot of questions. Holy crap. So all right, so Ryan said, are you worried about competition for people buying the training? Oh my. All right, so look, there was 1 billion people on fucking Facebook, Ryan. And there are millions of products that you can sell. Literal millions. Actually, probably hundreds of millions. And there are new products releasing every single day. For this to get saturated, I don't even know. It would just be impossible. And Ryan, what you need to understand right now is it's not saturated right now. You wait a year, you wait 2 years from now, it might get saturated. But you know who's not going to be, you know who's going to be succeeding in that time period? The people that started early, not the people that waited 2 years and go, oh, now I think I'll get into this, when everyone's already off to the races. So while I cannot guarantee 3, 4 years from now, this might not be saturated, I can guarantee Justin will still be kicking the shit out of this, and anybody who's starting now and builds their empire before that is going to be kicking the shit out of everyone else. Let's see. Someone said, will I get this program too because I bought Market Hero last week? No. If you bought anything else from Market Hero, you bought the program, you bought any other courses, no, this is not included in anything. Okay? This is a course that me and Justin came together on, so of course I'm not going to just give away his course for you buying something else from Market Hero. That's just not how it works. Someone said, thank you, can I see the wolf mug again? Yes, you can. I'll even zoom it in. You can even look deep into its eyes. Look deep into the mug's eyes as you make a buying decision. What does this wolf tell you? He's telling you don't be a pup. Be a wolf. Get HCOM. Winter's coming. All right. Someone said, you do mostly free shipping or full price? Free plus shipping. Honestly, guys, we didn't even cover free plus shipping in this webinar. And, you know, that's what's being done right here. All right. We're not doing free plus shipping. That's kind of really old tactic. That's why we could release that $50 a day training. Let's see. Loyal Johnson, why can't you answer my question? I obviously hate you and have a personal vendetta against you. I've never met you, Loyal, but something about you just gives me just a nasty, nasty feeling inside. I don't know, Loyal. Obviously, I missed your question, dude. Can you make payments? No. This is $9.97, and that's it. Someone said, how much do you spend to test viability? Justin showed you it's $5. Let's see. For anybody asking, hey, can I split this up? Hey, I don't have any money and stuff like that. I love you guys, and I'm so happy you're here in this webinar. And I'm super excited you're part of the Hero Nation and the community. I'm super happy you're here. But you also have to understand we are running a business, and that's just not how it works. So I love you. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope when you get results from our free training, you come back around and check out our stuff. But again, we're giving away some really crazy stuff right here. You're getting 2 multi-million-dollar entrepreneurs breaking down exactly what gets them the things that gets them to what they need. That doesn't even make any sense. You're looking behind over the shoulder at 2 multimillionaires as they show you exactly how they build their businesses and structure their businesses. So no, you just can't get that for free. Meg said, how much is net from $200 per day? One thing you need to realize, Meg, is that every store is different. You saw from Justin's ads right there, he spent about $80 to make about $400. So right there, it's about a 5x ROI. That's what we got from that. Now, you also need to understand with those metrics, if Justin scaled that up, that means if he spent $200 a day, he'd make $1,000 a day. How many people here, give me one if you're okay spending $200 a day to make $1,000 a day? Yeah, I would be too. Okay, in fact, I spent about $6,000 to $7,000 a day to make $20,000 to $25,000 a day. So yeah, you scaled up. And guys, you want to know how I got started doing that? I started at $100 a day, $50 a day, low ad spends. Let's see. Someone said, how do you start with zero money? If you don't have $5, you need to get a job. For everybody here asking, what if I have absolutely no money? If you do not have $5 invest in ads, go. I love you. I'm saying this with pure love in my heart. Get a fucking job. Get a fucking job. They pay you money for labor, and you take $5 from that labor every day, and you invest it in your future. That's how you start with no money. Someone said, doesn't Shopify charge you to have a store? Not for 21 days. When you come in right now, we're going to show you how to go and start your store. And if you apply this, it is, I'm not guaranteeing results because that's illegal, but you can come in here and follow exactly the blueprint that Justin is doing and watch him time after time, pick the right products, run the right ads, and scale up stores. Someone said, will you sell me the course? I already have Market Hero. Kevin, guys, if you already have a Market Hero account, and guys, I love you, but please stop making me repeat myself. I'm going to throw my microphone out my window. Look, if you already have Market Hero, that's fine. When you come inside, what's going to happen, you're going to check out, you're going to come inside the course, and in the top right-hand corner, it says, here's a link for 3 months free at Market Hero. You simply message our support staff, and what they're going to do is going to add 3 months of credit to your account, or if you're one of the first 50 you got in, they're going to add 6 months. It's that easy, Kevin. It will be added to your account automatically. Someone said, how did I learn YouTube ads? By losing a shit ton of money, Norman. That's exactly why. So someone said, no expenses past the course and $5 per day. John, yes, that is realistic. That is the expenses right there. Someone said, how long do you test an ad before you cancel it if it's not working? Craig, if it gets the $5 and it's not making me money, you cancel it. That's it. This isn't like Russian roulette where you start the ad and then suddenly you're down $1,000. You spend $5. If it doesn't work, you cancel it. Luke asked a great question. What are the difference between the Shopify videos and the 8X Academy, and the difference between the Shopify videos and this? I think that's what you're asking right here. Guys, all right, so look. The Shopify videos and the 8X Academy are simply about email marketing if you already have a Shopify store. The course does not show you how to build a Shopify store. It doesn't show you to build products. It doesn't show you any of that. It just shows you how to connect Market Hero to Shopify and then get results with that. So that's the big difference. The 8X Academy is not an e-commerce course. It doesn't show you to build an e-commerce store. It shows you how to do email marketing. Now, the email marketing I show you here is custom suited for this course and growing off of this course. That's what you're learning right here. Someone said, what is Shopify's monthly cost? I believe, Justin, isn't it like $39 a month or something like that for one store? It's not really.
Yeah, you got $29 a month, and then you'll get that 10% off with the link that we share.
So guys, it's $25 a month after the first 21 days for your Shopify store. This is the entire platform is going to house your store, manage all your sales, do everything. That is like wanting to become an electrician, or no, even better, wanting to become a handyman and not wanting to invest in a hammer. Okay, it's a very small investment for something that manages everything for you. Alexander said, I paid. Now what? What you need to do, just start going through the course, dude. We're going to add the links for the 3 months free at Market Hero here in a second in the course if you guys are looking at that, and there you go. Someone said, how do we get the ticket to HeroCon? Support will message you and let you know. Someone said, Norman, give it up. Your name sucks. Al Capone said that. Oh, a lot of questions. Someone said, is there a schedule for classes? Yes, the first 3 weeks are already in there. We're going to be releasing the next few weeks over the next few weeks. So we want you guys to go through the first 3 weeks first because that shows you how to get results fast. And then once you're getting results, we don't want you going through all the advanced stuff right away because all it's going to do is confuse you. We want to get you results right away and then work you through the advanced stuff. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Let's see. Someone said I purchased Hero Consulting about a week ago. Are the videos different from those? Yes. This is an e-commerce course. Hero Consulting is a consulting course. Both are fucking excellent. Let's see. Someone said, how many products should a person post to the store before they go live? Guys, pay attention to what Justin said in the webinar. He got to $200 a day with one mug. That mug. $200 a day just selling this wolf. Let's see. Let's see. Brian says, I'm concerned about my ability to do this. How does the refund work? Here's how it works, Brian. If you come through this course and you give it an honest effort, and you can show our support that you made an attempt to do the course, you put a Shopify store up, and you try to spend $5 or a couple, you try to go through the course and you try to get help, we will gladly refund you. We are not in the business of just giving free information out for tire kickers. But if you come through this course and you give it a solid attempt, and literally it's on the terms of service, you have to go and create a store. You have to at least show that you try to get help from our Facebook group, and you have to show that you at least try to do some advertising. Again, we will cut you a $100 check to cover your advertising cost if you have losses. But that's how it works right there. Brian, if you intend to come in this course and use it, it is 100% risk-free. If you come in this course and your intent is not to use it, it's not risk-free. We're going to give you a big old fuck you. But if you come in and actually make an attempt on this course, we will 100% cover it. No problem. 100%. Give me one if that's pretty damn fair. We're going to give you everything we're doing, everything behind the businesses. All we ask is you actually attempt to use it. Someone says Market Hero is so complicated. No, Market Hero is very simple. Let's see. Someone said, how do you process payments? You use the payment processors that we will connect you with in the course, Jeff. Someone says, is there a dedicated Facebook group? Yes, that's going to be going live tomorrow. Just sign up and check your email. We didn't want everybody hopping in and getting all confused during this webinar. Someone says, Justin, have a Shopify store for each product? I don't know. Hop inside the course and see. Hop inside the course and see. All right. Someone said, you need to set up sales tax? No. Someone said, how much do these mugs sell for? Guys, if you want more information about these case studies, the time for us giving away information is over. I am super happy you attended, but you've gotten, as the French would say, enough free shit. If you want more information on the case study, you want to see the nitpicky stuff, you want to look over Justin's shoulder as he creates store after store after store using the techniques that got to $200 a day, jump in the course. There you go. As the French would say. Someone said, can I do this at 16 years old? First off, I hope your ask your parents. But yes, there's no cop that's going to come to your house and check your ID and go, you're too young to make money. And he's going to steal your computer. And I hope you deleted your internet history because I know 16-year-olds look at some fucked up shit. All right, so let's see. All right, guys, I see the questions dying down. So, Justin, I think you might have hopped off because there's been a lot of questions, but you got any last closing statements, dude?
Yeah, I mean, really, I think that I just really want to get you guys into this course and just really seeing the power of Shopify and e-commerce right now. And there's really no better time than right now to jump into e-commerce. It's only growing, $21 trillion industry, and just increasing from there. I mean, totally understandable business. We all understand it. It's not rocket science. You're not going to have to learn a new model. I mean, I really just want to implore you to believe in yourself. You could do this. I have tons of students that have had just amazing successes following the exact same strategies that I'm going to lay out in the course. So really want to see you inside there. I know you're going to love it. And I can't wait to start interacting with the members inside the group.
Awesome. All right, Justin, thank you so much, dude. If you want to hop off, we're good here. Guys, I'm closing down this webinar right now. I'm going to leave this page up here for about 1 more minute. And guys, I don't do replays anymore in internet marketing because people don't watch replays. So that's it. You can jump back and watch this webinar again on Monday when we go live, and you can pay $19.97, or you can hop in today at $9.97, 100% risk-free. Remember, they have a 32-day refund guarantee, and we even cover your ad costs if you make attempt to this course and it doesn't work for you. There's no risk to hopping in right now, but there is a massive risk if you don't hop in. You will have to pay more. The end. And if you don't hop into this, I really want you to picture 6 months from now, you watching all the testimonials, tricking out on my Facebook page, annoying as shit, just ostentatiously going down and saying, look at this guy making money. Look at the results from this. Look at the results from this. You can go, you know what? I could have jumped in there risk-free, but instead I sat on the sidelines and tried to figure this out on my own, and I could have been successful like that. But instead, I decided to not take the risk-free risk and do this on my own. I don't get it. Cool. So guys, we're closing this up right now. I'm leaving this up. You got about a minute to take action. After that, you're not going to have a link to this. And there you go. Everybody who's here for the bonuses, they will be mailed to your email tomorrow a.m. Check that out. And guys, give me a 3 if you enjoyed this webinar. You liked the jokes. You learned a lot, and you enjoyed the stuff. All right, guys. Well, be sure we're having webinars like this every week. We have cool stuff like this Market Hero. We always deliver a ton of value in these webinars, and I'm super thankful and happy you guys put up with my horrible behavior and are part of my businesses. I'm humbly thanking you. So thank you so much, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next webinar. All right, so someone said another joke. I'll do one more joke. Why are elevators jokes so funny? Because they work on so many different levels. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a good night. This page closes down in about 2 minutes.